Good morning, all from Pompey. The moon was a pleasant surprise. It did not stop raining till a few minutes ago, but looking forward to a clear day and a clear night. Later this morning, probably mid-morning, I will be testing a new camera on my solar telescope on the Lunt LS50. And plans for tonight, good morning, Red Angel. Plans for tonight include a few HOIS objects, and then the planets are going to be in full show. There will be one International Space Station pass early tomorrow morning. Actually, we just missed this morning's pass. And we will have the parade of planets tonight. Saturn, Neptune, and then Uranus, Mars, Jupiter will all be in good view. And that's going to be a chance to test the new ASI715 camera that I got last week. We haven't had good weather since we got it. We had a chance to take a quick peek at Saturn with it, but that's about it. I mentioned DWARF is not happy this morning. For some reason, it is not talking to the network. It is in station mode, but it's having trouble passing data. So the frame rate of DWARF to the network has been very, very low. We're talking about a frame every couple seconds. As soon as the moon dips behind the blue spruce, DWARF will move from the west wing back to the east wing and get ready for sunrise. Tonight we'll take a peek at TCRB, make sure it is still there. That is the blaze star expected to go nova. It is a wireless connection, yes. Right now DWARF is sitting on a window ledge outside the house. It is securely fastened so it doesn't fall. We don't want a DWARF falling off a window. But there is no power going into it, and it is connected through Wi-Fi in station mode to the house's network, which I've done 1,000 times over the past few years. But for some reason today it says, I don't think so. I checked the only resource that I'm able to check, and that is the laptop. And the laptop is humming happily. Very, very low resource utilization. CPU is only at 25%, memory 30%, disk is at 1%, network is at 14%. So the laptop is not the issue. The tablet, I have no way of checking what it's doing. It may well be that rebooting everybody solves the problem. But we have the moon this morning and there are some colors on it. Forecast for tonight remains good according to Astrospheric. We're looking actually at, when you type weather forecast, it says lawn mowing all day. So that's what I'll be doing. The past few days of heavy rain have given us almost knee-deep lawns to walk through. Not my knees, the dog's knees. So yeah, there'll be quite a bit of lawn mowing today. There's also a run. I'll be going out for a short run. Tossed and off to say Wi-Fi can be weird sometimes is an understatement. It certainly can, and it has. So last week I went through a musical chairs of changing cameras on the various telescopes. It all started with testing the 715 on the 11-inch Edge HD Celestron. Even though the 715 is a 4K camera, 8 megapixel, and the 585 that was there is an 8 megapixel, same exact resolution, the two sensors. The 585 sensor is 4 times bigger. As a result, when I put the 715, all the planetary targets got 4 times bigger because their projection onto the sensor was using a lot more of the much smaller pixels. So the tests tonight will show us what 9 pixels per arc second look like. With Jupiter at about 40 arc seconds, it's going to be 360 pixels. That's a lot. So looking forward to that. And then the 585, the ASI585 went to Oswego to the 16-inch telescope. I have not tested it yet. And 183 that was in Oswego will go on the Lunt LS50 solar telescope, the hydrogen alpha scope, which I plan to do today. This will get me hopefully to a stable configuration. So let me show you quickly what the forecast is going to be like for tonight. These are the clear skies that we're talking about. We like blue. And this is the cloud that's moving out on us right now. So by mid-morning, mid-afternoon, early evening, midnight, and then next morning, I can live with those broken clouds. Not much of a big deal. The other map worth showing is the smoke map. We are again under the spell of fires from the northwest. It's interesting how the map is looping on us here. This is us. It's going all the way to Europe. So yep, we are again under bad breathing, bad imaging. Let's see what it does over the next 20 hours or so. That's not a pretty picture. Basically, the entire country is breathing smoke right now. And all of Canada while we're at it. Okay, let's go back to something pleasant. And the moon looks nice. Are you talking about my Wi-Fi connection? Some things have better connections than others here. My laptop is hardwired and it's giving me 500 megabit per second downloads. Ah, okay. I hear you. Sorry, I was not looking at the chat. Yes, Torstenloff. I will be doing the debugging later this morning, but I did not want to miss on taking a peek at the moon while we can. In this streaming business, I find myself making lots of decisions on the spot, many times for expediency to get out of the way of the clouds and the rain. Both Dwarf and Seestar got dumped on 2 nights ago when the rain moved in unexpectedly. Good news is both are still working. I dried them up, put them in the microwave for 30 seconds each, and they are as good as new. Obviously kidding about the microwave. Don't try it at home. This is an area of the moon that I plan to visit tonight. One of the most difficult parts of the moon to image is the blue lake and the Ina crater. It's obviously dry bed of uranium, and the Apollo 17 astronauts on their way out of the moon noticed it and took pictures of it. And given how small it has become a challenge for astronomers to image it. People use bigger and bigger telescopes. We're going to see if with the new resolution camera I'll be able to get some good images of it. So that'll be part of the challenge tonight. So there's the moon entering the tree. Yes, the tree moon. If I choose for the white balance sunlit moon, it looks reddish given that the sun has not gotten out of the clouds yet, has not gotten up past the horizon yet. And we can start seeing tree limbs. No, Saturn is way gone right now, but it will come back tonight. Saturn should be rising early tonight. give you a time. Saturn rises at 8:40 tonight, so we should be able to catch it as early as 9 o'clock. Yeah, we have Saturn for quite a while tonight. Easily till midnight. The moon is going to be coming up not much after Saturn. Let me make sure. Yes, Saturn is below the trees now. Well, we had opposition. Sorry, Saturn opposition is coming up, yes. I have it as 8 September, so in 3 weeks. Right now we have 3 opposition. Right now, Saturn is 21 arc seconds in diameter. So it will be about 180 pixels. This does not include the rings. The rings will get double its size easily. So at this point, I'm going to wish you all a good morning. It's coming up on 6 o'clock. And in dog time, that is start barking and wake up the neighborhood until we let them out. So I'm going to go do that before the barking begins. And then as soon as the sun rises, we will have dwarf on it initially. Seestar takes over mid-morning and carries it through the afternoon. And then we will have the H-alpha telescope in the later part of the morning to take a look at sunspots and prominences and faculae and filaments. So for now, I wish you all a good day and thanks for joining me. So long, we'll be right back.